Hello, welcome to the first section of Becoming an Author in 2018. My name is Ikwago Igwe, and I am passionately driven to see young people discover, develop, and fulfill their purpose in life. Like I earlier pointed out, this first section is going to deal with why you need to write a book, the reasons behind why you should write a book. Because when you have reasons enough to write a book, it actually challenge and spur you to start writing. I'll begin with this statement. It is a personal statement, and it says, I think everyone should write a book. But of course, everyone won't write a book. There are lots of excuses like, I am not a writer, or what would I have to say, or what am I going to write about, and so on. But really, people that ask this question still find themselves dreaming about writing a book. Well, in reality, not everyone will write a book, but you could, and maybe you should. This is not so you can become a best-selling author or get heaps of accolades and money. I would like us to get this straight from the beginning. Your motive needs to be right behind writing a book. There's nothing wrong with writing a best-selling book or setting out with a motive of writing a best-selling book or becoming a best-selling author. But Brian Tracy said something. He said that for you to have a best-selling book, then you must write a best-selling book. Well, I still reiterate the fact that the reason why you should become an author is because so you can make something important and share it with the world. When you write, it gives you a sense of fulfillment that you did something hard, something that humbled you, that helped you care and become more aware of yourself. It actually allows you to share what is important and that important idea that you have. Every one of us have a message we can share with others. Imagine the good in you being shared with others through writing. When your views and opinions are put down in a book, then your message knows no boundaries because your writing can go where you might not go physically. Look within you. There is something you really wish you can pass on to others all over the world. There is this wonderful idea you believe can provide a solution to someone. It is in writing that you can make it palatable for others to consume. Writing a book provides you an opportunity to write and publish something on a subject that is important to you, thereby allowing you express your creativity while sharing your message with others. The world is in dire need of a book authored by you. You never really know anything until you write a book about it. Wow. Writing a book boosts your credibility. From a business perspective, writing a book is the fastest credibility booster. It is the fastest way to gain credibility and establish yourself as an expert in your field and build a professional reputation. It can also be used as a promotional item and marketing tool for your business. Think about it. What sort of impression do you get when you meet someone who has become a published author? Without even knowing them, you simply assume that if they could write an entire book and get it published, then they must be an expert. I'm going to outline some of the benefits of, of writing a book. The first benefit I've outlined is writing a book is mentally laborious rather than physically exerting, which means your brain is being exercised for your own good. When you write, you actually stretch your brain. You push your brain into horizons that it wouldn't go in naturally. Because when you write, you push yourself into other people's exposure, experience, knowledge, wisdom that are in places that you never could have gone to physically. Number two benefit of writing a book is that writing is a practice you can continue for the duration of your life. Unlike other jobs that require more dexterity and physical stamina, writing is something that is continuous. You don't retire from writing. You can retire from being an architect. You can retire from being an engineer. You can retire from being a nurse. You can retire from other professions. But in writing, you don't retire. You write until you are no more here on earth. Writing a book turns you into an accredited expert practically overnight. Like I said earlier, it boosts your credibility in your industry. The fourth benefit of writing a book is that you gain respect. It actually means that you are the one who did write a book instead of the one who said they are going to write a book and never did. You have now identified yourself as a doer instead of being a talker or a dreamer. It sets you apart. Number 5, you will attract many more clients than ever before. Are you surprised? Being an expert in your field opens up many possibilities to get your name out there, such as being a guest on radio shows, TVs, webinars, and teleseminars. It actually introduces you as an expert because if you can write it in a book, you can explain it in a way before others how it can be applied, tailored to their specific needs. Number 6, if you're not already a consultant, a book, along with your proven expert status, could bring you new consulting opportunities where you can bill for your time to educate, speak, and work with other companies and individuals, helping them succeed through what you know. Number 7 benefit of writing a book. From my own perspective, this is my own personal experience. When I speak at conferences and events, I usually introduce myself as an author. And when I say I am an author, it builds trust between me and my listeners, between me and my hearers. And actually means I have something to sell, which is my book. I am confident in the product that I have. And this challenges me to improve my public speaking and presentation skills, like I am doing with you right now. But amidst all these benefits of writing a book, I have outlined other benefits which is more to writing a book than just building your personal brand. There are some other benefits that as an entrepreneur or self-employed professional you can gain from writing a book. The first benefit is skill. The skill you master writing a book are transferable to all types of written projects. That is articles, blog posts, emails, new business proposals, podcasts, reports, speeches, and videos. You'll be better able to choose titles and headlines, organize your ideas, and express them as concisely as possible. You will also be able to evaluate your own work and know what to look for when self-editing. Number 2 benefit of writing a book for an entrepreneur. Write its tools. Writing a book provides an opportunity to master important new tools for mind mapping, project management, and time management. These tools are at the core of entrepreneur success. But until now, you may have been too busy to discover them. After writing your book, you may find that your previous dislike of writing was actually based on a lack of familiarity with capabilities built into your Microsoft processing software, and not knowing what types of resources are available for leveraging your time. Because when you actually start writing, there are certain tools you can leverage on your computer that will enable you to write better, faster, and publish unlike others. Number 3 benefit for an entrepreneur: discipline. Writing a book is likely to change the way you view other large projects. Your writing and publishing experience will help you develop healthy work habits such as chunking large projects into smaller, bit-sized tasks and taking consistent daily action during short, scheduled working sessions. The next time a large project appears on the horizon, you will be more likely to analyze what needs to be done and establish a workflow that starts early and avoids stressful and wasteful deadline madness. Number 4 benefit for an entrepreneur: content. Writing a book helps you create better marketing content and a stronger author platform. As you write your book, you're also creating content you can share as articles, blog posts, podcasts, speeches, teleseminars, and webinars. Sharing your content early also generates feedback that builds interest in your book and helps you write a better book. Number 5 benefit for an entrepreneur: perspective. Writing a book is likely to change your perspective towards your abilities and the way you interact with others, because each step of the writing and publishing process contains multiple alternatives, options, and opportunities to work with others. You may find yourself discovering options and alternatives elsewhere in your business and professional life. More important, since editing and revising are essential to writing a book, you may find yourself less impatient when your first attempts in other areas don't come out perfect. Number 6 benefit for you as an entrepreneur in writing a book: confidence. Your life changes when you hold a book in your hand with your name on the title. I can remember the feeling I had when my first book was in print and I held on to it. Wow, I was proud of myself. When you hold your book in your hand, you've beaten the odds. Studies show that 85% of people in business want to write a book, but only 5% succeed. Your book is tangible proof that you not only are an expert in your field, but you also know how to harness your energies and finish all types of projects. Number 7 benefit for an entrepreneur: curiosity. Perhaps the most important benefit is the heightened curiosity you are likely to experience in your everyday business life. You may find yourself reading more and listening more critically as you become more open to new ideas and more analytical. You may surprise yourself by considering possibilities for new articles and follow up books. You may look forward to new writing challenges like blog posts, follow up titles, and speeches, curious about how they are going to turn out when you start to write. Finally, I would like to say this. Ultimately, the best reason to write a book is that it helps you recognize that writing is not merely a way to share your ideas with others, but writing is also the best way to discover ideas and connections lurking in your brain. For a young person, the best activity that can boost your potentials, bring out your gifts and your talents, is through writing. It is an activity that every young person should engage in. So I recommend it for you. Start writing. Get all those your Facebook posts, the articles you've written, get them together. They are your written works. They can form a book. So I challenge you today, as we move on to the next class, which talks about 10 steps to writing a book. Put it in your mind. Set it up in your mind. Make up your mind that you're going to start writing. There are enough reasons for you to write. And when you consider these reasons which I've outlined here, they will debunk whatever fears, whatever doubts, whatever hindrances that had kept you from writing so far. So I challenge you, let's write and fill this world with books. Thank you for listening to this section. But before I go, I would like to remind you again to send me a message on waterways.com.ng. I would like to know your areas of interest so that we can have a better interaction. Stay tuned for the next section coming up shortly. Thank you.